Shalom, call halal Yahweh Shemi Awashai, Bahashim Kakwadash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of great millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us the truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. I'm the brother slash elder. Shalom and salutations to you all. I don't know a lot about hip hop other than it didn't start in New York. It started everywhere. We all had the same Parliament records, so don't tell that lie. I was there. DJing in the 70s. Don't tell that lie. We all had the same records. Who started what? Okay. Anyway, it's a matter of opinion. We all have one. Anyway, this is Poppy, right? And he's about to say something very important, right? And how does it apply to us? Because this DJ Vlad, we all know what role he plays, right? Well, now we should know what role he played. This guy here, Whack 100, all right? We should know what role he played. This guy's going to make it obvious. Now, how does this pertain to us? Well, Tazariak. If this guy could call Tazariak on speed dial, that means something. If Gorilla Shebrew is running to get with this guy, that means something. What does it mean? It means they're connected in this way. They're winking with the eyes and signaling with the fingers. All right. Now I'm gonna get one scripture. I'm gonna get that scripture at the end, and that's gonna be it. I'm gonna let this play. All right. You know what? And before I do that, real quick, I'm gonna, right? Let me see. Shit. What am I gonna do? A brother had a video, and it was, I know who it was. It was GMS. It was the brother, the Elder Hawad, right? GMS, North Carolina, is it North Carolina 777? Let me try to grab that. There go Poppy right there. There you go. Let's see, bear with me. It's GMS North, LM, let me see. Is that G? I don't know where it's going to be. Let's see. South GA. Let's see. It would be there. 1M. No, I got it. I'm sure there's an easier way to look for it, but I don't know that easy way, so bear with me. It's GMS. It should be right here. North Carolina. Elder Hawad. I know I got him. Let me see. Damn. Let me see. Salakia. Let's see. GMS. North Carolina 777. Where's that? Boom. Now he came out with a. I gotta subscribe. Salakia. I'm tripping on something happened. What was it? Maybe it wasn't the elder. Right here, pray for discernment. You don't want to follow a blind leader. How does this pertain to us? This was a beautiful rant. Because he's good at that. Sometimes you gotta get straightened out. You gotta go to the Elder Hawa, and you have to just, You just have to absorb what he's. And this is one. Pray for discernment. You don't want to follow a blind leader. Check that out, right? Going into what? This, okay? You got Tazariak, yeah? You got uh, Alazar. I'll call him that. You got Nate, right? All right? Listen to this. Watch the back door.
The powers to be is using social media to put the final nail in hip-hop's coffin.
Alazar is hip-hop. Tazariak is hip-hop. Whack 100 is hip-hop.
Look at the players. Whack 100. Somebody that was exposed by Big U for setting them up before he went to jail. He's on Vlad's platform. Academics is streaming 24-hour streams, playing all types of leaked conversations. It's one thing if both parties had a conversation and somebody leaked. These conversations were personal conversations that came from the penitentiary, being leaked by the elite, the district attorney, the powers to be. Do y'all not see what's happening? This is deeper than Latin. This is the final nail in hip-hop's coffin. Y'all niggas got to start asking yourself a question, man. Some of these platforms, look at the damage some of these platforms did throughout the years. Look at the damage they did to me. Look at the damage that they did to me.
Fair use, Poppy. Sorry about that. Good stuff right here. Fair use.
When I sat down with them.
Not getting paid.
This ain't no coincidence. This is evil working. Yo, it's so many things, so many plays that I could show y'all.
Evil.
That y'all gonna be baffled. And I gotta take my time so I can put the pieces to the puzzle to really, really show you evil at work.
I was with your other guy, Hassan Campbell, over the weekend.
What the? It was with House?
You like that?
That's my seventh cousin.
Yeah. But you made it clear that there was no real tension anymore.
Did he lie to you?
He kept it cool.
Did you know? Did you ask him?
About what?
Did we talk?
I asked him
No,
if you
people
guys...
don't know that.
No, he said you guys had a conversation, yeah.
For like an hour, right?
Something like
It
that.
was cool.
He said it was cool.
Did he ask you what I said? Did he tell you what I said to him?
I don't remember.
I got you know, before he was cocky.
Okay.
And I was, you know, and I did some. But I represent the BAE.
Right.
If you go to my Instagram, me and my man Fred Fritchie, we was in Budapest, and I started on hashtag BAN. Me and I represent the broke this down before. So, you know, he was with me, and I did a few things, made a few calls, made a few moves, and boom, you know, disappeared for him, right?
What disappeared from him?
You know, shit, you know, their page on YouTube, like that, look.
I'm going to play that again. Then I'm going to let Poppy respond. That's a smoking gun right there. All right, so who else is affiliated? Who's got this guy on speed dial? Who's affiliated with this guy? What is he doing? He has that kind of power. Who gave him that power? What did he do to get that power? We can go back and get this guy saying, I got handlers. I got handlers. Remember that?
We was in Budapest, and I started on hashtag BAN. Me and I represented broke this down before. So, you know, he was with me, and I did a few things, made a few calls, made a few moves.
Yeah, he was talking about, first he said BAN, I believe that's some gang affiliated. But then he said, I made a few calls, he's talking about them upper echelon warlocks. Because that's what he is. He's talking about his higher ranking, right? Superior warlocks. That's what he said. I made some calls because I can get your, here's what he's saying. I can get your platform taken down, and that's what I did to Haas. He's saying that as a smoking gun right there. and all things are being revealed.
Well, me and my man friend Frenchie, we was in Budapest, and I started on hashtag BAN. Me and I represented broke this down before. So, you know, he was with me, and I did a few things, made a few calls, made a few moves, and boom, you know, disappeared for him, right?
What disappeared from him?
You know, shit, you know, that pays you on YouTube, like that little
You
bitch.
took away his monetization, and now you're bragging about it on
I
podcast.
can never take away anything. You know, now,
That's true.
I know it's ripped up.
Yeah, you're
it was
grimy.
real up what happened to the guy that you toasted having a drink to that passed away too, right? Right. That's it.
That was murdered. He understood something about somebody's passing away. He also offered that up. Right? It's like a snuff. It's a verbal snuff film.
I can never take away anything. You know, now, I know it's ripped up.
Yeah, you're
it was real up what happened to the guy that you toasted having a drink to that passed away too, right? Right. So, long story short, when he called me, I don't know how it happened. First thing I said, yo, we still beefing?
He needed that.
Or what we doing? He started laughing.
With the full weight of whoever I got, if I got the pull to get you pulled, I could pull your card. What's being said? Yeah, I'd laugh too and say, oh no, we're not beefing. We're good.
Sure, when he called me, I don't know how it happened. First thing I said, yo, we still beefing?
He needed that.
Or what we doing? He started laughing. He said, you know what, Wack? I ain't with you. What the f*** you want? And we talked for like 45 minutes. So all you New Yorkers and everybody across the land who thought that Wack 100 and Hassan Campbell was still beefing, right? We ain't. We've been cool for like 90 days. And we gonna do another interview.
Is he monetized? I told him I would get him out here for an interview.
I don't know if he's monetized now.
Who is this man? Hassan Campbell. He's from the Bronx.
You ain't never seen Hassan.
Y'all didn't hear enough?
I did. Got to go back and watch it a couple of times. That's it. What he's saying is everybody you see is a snitch. Everybody you see is a witch. Everybody you see is a snitch. That's what the whole thing is. Big U. The penitentiary. It's all one thing. Hip-hop, rap, gangster rap. It's all the penitentiary. Get it? It's all the penitentiary. Who's getting paid from rap? The penitentiary. Whoever's investing, whoever's got money in the stock market, in private prisons, that's what you're looking at. Anybody stupid enough to play this game right here with this guy, who's playing a game with this guy? The Hebrew Israelites are in this guy's mouth. Something's going to happen. You understand? Coming down from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Because of him, he's connected to who? Peggy Sue. That's not good. And Tazariak, that's not. They are all see, Tazariak is acting like he is no longer connected to Peggy. Y'all, you guys are, a vicious circle. Anyway, listen to that.
All you New Yorkers and everybody across the land who thought that Wack 100 and Hassan Campbell was still beefing, right? We ain't. We've been cool for like 90 days.
This is all witchcraft. Right? They threatened Haas. If you didn't hear that. Oh, we cool. I threatened him. He fell back.
Gonna do another interview.
Is he monetized? I told him I would get him out here for an
Haas
interview.
didn't fall back though. I was like, I didn't go something this. I'm gonna be very careful about what I say.
I don't know if he's monetized now.
Who is this man? Hassan Campbell. He's from the Bronx.
You ain't never seen Hassan.
Y'all didn't hear enough? I'm not really trying to make this about me. I'm just trying to show you how evil works. Y'all really not seeing what's going on? How the gatekeepers are keeping certain platforms held back? Like, evil is working together. The power of hip hop was so strong that when people say black people have no culture, that we don't have no culture, everybody all over the world is mimicking Black America, our generation. Everybody. And how did J. Edgar Hoover say? That's too much power for black men.
Stop it right there. Where was I going? I'm having what they call a brain fart right now. Hold on. Winketh. Let's get that real quick. Just two. Winketh with his eyes. This is what I see going on from everybody, including Peggy Sue. Tazariak is a witch. Okay, he's a rebel. Is he not? Tazariak is a rebel. Right? And rebellion is what? Is as what? The sin of witch Dr. Seuss. Anyway, Proverbs 6:13, he winketh with his eyes, he speaketh with his feet, he teacheth with his fingers. Okay? That's what I see. Get up here, because you won't understand this. Frauderishness. Let's break it down. Who plots evil with deceit in his heart, in your mind? You're always thinking. That's guerrilla Hebrew. You always, he's a pimp, and I'm a hustler, so we just brought that into the truth. He always stirs up conflict, continually sowing discord, and they constantly stir up trouble. He deviseth mischief continually, right? Who spreads strife. Who's talking? Haas was talking about evil. Who with pervert? There's Peggy Sue. In his mind, this nigga got pagan on his mind, continually devising evil. Where is he at? Right here. Not here. This guy's suspect too, but right now he's being used for righteousness by us, so we can do that. And who knows? Hey, we don't know. We don't know who's going to wake up and repent. Maybe not him, but we don't know.
And the next time black people will have a Messiah, it will come from them.
And that's witchcraft. Okay, let's get that. We'll go ahead and close. Stand there. Maybe you can make someone afraid of you. Let's start there. Perhaps you will cause terror. Maybe they can make someone afraid of you. What? Your magical charms, your demons. Use the magical spells, enchantments, many sorcery spells. Okay? Isaiah 47:12 in the King James. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail. Maybe you can scare someone like Whack 100. He said, what? Yeah, I punked that nigga and he stood down. Oh, you didn't say that? Go back and listen again. I punked him. Haas is like, that didn't happen. But you can see how he's being careful because, hey, not only, this dude will send some goons. If not, he could go higher. He's saying that. I can go higher.
I was with your other guy, Hassan Campbell, over the weekend.
What the? It was with House?
You like that?
That's my seventh cousin.
Yeah. But you made it clear that there was no real tension anymore.
Did he lie to you?
He kept it cool.
Did you know? Did you ask him?
About what?
Did we talk?
I asked him
No,
if
the
you
people
guys.
don't know that.
No, he said you guys had a conversation. Yeah.
For like an hour, right?
Why is it so important that he get this news out? He's being very meticulous about getting out particular information. Look at this guy. Look at him winking with it. What is this? Okay. Oh, well, that's nothing. He does that. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Did you ask him?
About what?
Did we talk?
I asked him
No,
if
the
you
people
guys.
don't know that.
No, he said.
Look like Oprah. What is this one? Is that one? Watch Oz. He's a witch too.
Well, you made it clear that there was no real tension anymore.
Did he
So
lie to you?
he kept it cool.
Did you ask him?
About what?
Did we talk?
I asked him
No,
if
the
you
people
guys.
don't know that.
No, he said you guys had a conversation. Yeah.
For like an hour, right?
Something like
It was
that.
cool.
He said it was cool.
Did he ask you what I said? Did he tell you what I said to him?
I don't remember.
Like, before he was cocky.
Okay.
And I was,
He did all of them. You catch that one? And not that he's doing them on purpose or that it means, whoa, see that? You just gotta, like Chris Brown, that's a different move. These are all in the handbook. The one on the eye, right? Circle around the eye. Pointer finger to the temple. This one, finger.
I was, and I did some. But I represent the BAE. If you go to my Instagram, me and my friend Frenchie, we was in Budapest, and I started on hashtag BAN. I represent the broke this down before. So, he was with me, and I did a few things, made a few calls, made a few moves, and boom, disappeared for him, right?
What disappeared from?
It pays you on YouTube like that. Look,
You took away his monetization, and now you're bragging about it on a
I
podcast.
can never take away anything.
that's
I know it's ripped up.
Yeah, you're
it was
grimy.
real up what happened to the guy that you toasted.
Maybe you can inspire. Terry, do you see what's going on? Don't fuck with Whack. He'll get you demonetized. You see how Haas, who is usually very outspoken, he's reined it in. Right? He's doing a little trembling. If I had these unsavory characters on my back without Yahweh Shimmy, I was shot.
Having a drink too that passed away too, right?
They talking about death.
Right.
They're talking about whacking. This nigga's name is what? You can't sleep. He just admitted to what? No, I didn't say he admitted to allegedly. See? Listen close. Are your senses exercised? What's going on?
Bragging about it on a
I
podcast.
can never take away anything.
These are gangster. These are gang. Is Haas a gangster? He pulled triggers. He got bodies. This guy's name is Whack 100. What are we watching? These guys are speaking under. Everybody knows Haas. It's crazy what we see.
I know it's ripped up.
Yeah, you're
it was
grimy.
real up what happened to the guy that you toasted having a drink to that passed away too, right? Right. So long.
Look at that. Look at his reaction. He knew what that was. Maybe you can inspire. That was a shot. Right. He said a motherfucker will die. If so, stand now with that witchcraft, right? The medium called No Jumper. That's an enchantment. Stand now, right? If so, if you do stand, if you do persist in your spells, maybe you can make someone afraid of you. Where's that? Maybe what? They. Who's they? Your magical charms. Your spells. That's what this is. This is enchantment. Listen now, whoever. All the gangsters can hear me. I'm speaking at this frequency right here. And only gangsters can catch this and the men of the Lord with their senses exercised. This is a veiled threat to Haas. And he takes it because he got on his body armor. He's like this, okay, watch him. Takes a little shot. I'm going to hand it out to you.
Yeah, I know it's ripped up. Yeah, it was real up what happened to the guy that you toasted having a drink to that passed away too, right? Right.
Oh.
So long story short, when he called me, or I don't know how it happened. First thing I said, yo, we still beefing? Or what we doing? He started laughing. He said, you know what, Wack? I ain't with you.
He backed down. He said, I called him with that firepower, right? He explained the firepower right before he went into this story. He said, remember what happened to that one nigga that you was toasting and pouring out something for your deads? Look at the culture of death. All right. With that, we hope the electors edify.